I'm not. I'm not. But I will be. I will be in just a sec. We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. Now we got the sound that we want, so we gonna make sure it comes through, no front. So soul space. What's going on, y'all? Hump day. Could it be that this week is going by fast? Figment of my imagination. I know I'm tripping. Yeah, yeah. Me, you, how we do us two. Nation building, men, women, and children. We gotta get through it. Yo, life get through it. T carry right, that's right. Maria. Ramirez. What's up? Glad to see y'all. Yup. Talking about your soul space, baby. Soul space invasion. We need our time, our space. Get out my face right now. Catch a case. Trying to chill and not kill. Not have no bad thoughts out there. We get caught. I sort through the files and the work it piles. So we need us a break. So right now I'ma take. Just leave me alone. I'm not answering the phone. I gotta get myself together. Cause if I don't, it's like whatever. Please don't take it personal. It's no rehearsing it. I just need to get away for a couple of seconds every day. And if you mess that up, it's gonna be a problem, yeah. It doesn't mean there's no love, but everybody needs what they need, and that includes me and you. I see that we are still together, baby. No, it's a maybe. Yeah. 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 Oh, what? We all got a little crazy in us. Sometimes you need a place to play it out. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily. It's the daily go-get-mism show. You think it ain't when it is. You think it won't when it whiz. We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talking about soul space invasion tonight. Soul space invasion tonight. Soul space invasion tonight. Your soul space, and yes, I made that up, but your soul space is the place where you go to get your head together, to decompress, to strategize your next move, to get your head right, to relax, to get some rest, to get some sleep, to not be bothered, to eliminate irritation. You need your soul space. It may be a place where you go to create. You may just need to get away from other people and their ideas and their suggestions and their talking points and all of that kind of stuff. You may need to go into a place like a laboratory so you can get your shit together. Sometimes you can't create when you're around other people. Sometimes you can't be creative when you're around other people. Sometimes you can't relax when you're around other people. Sometimes you need a space where you can just be crazy. And not everybody needs to see you're crazy. You may need to talk to yourself. And maybe you grew up in a place where talking to yourself is frowned upon. But maybe sometimes you need to just be like, listen, I need to deal with me. I need to have a talk with me and get some shit straightened out with myself. They say it's okay to talk to yourself. Just don't answer yourself. That sounds crazy to me. That's stupid. So you could talk to yourself, but not give yourself any answers. That's like saying, well, it's okay to ask questions, but don't figure out shit. But anyway, nonetheless, we are talking about a soul space invasion. Your soul space invasion is when you go to your private place during your private time to do your private thing, and somebody won't let you have that. They want to come and invade your private space. Now, you know, it may not always be an invasive thing or a malicious act on their part. They just are in a place where you need to be alone at the time. And it can make you a little sad or a little upset or a little irritated or a little angry, because the people who might invade your soul space might be your kids. You know how it is. You know, your kids you might have younger kids, and you know they want to be up under you all the time. And you know, some parents have a really good relationship with their children, and their children are answering questions all the time, and the parents are normally very intrigued and impressed by their kids, their inquisitive nature and their creativity and their imagination and all of that kind of stuff. But you know, sometimes you got to go to the bathroom, and sometimes your kids won't let you go to the bathroom by yourself. And the bathroom might be the only place where you can go in order to get your little soul space on. Take a shit, have your soul space. Take a bath, have your soul space. Take an hour-long shower. Fuck up the hot water for the rest of the house. That's your soul space. It is what it is. You think it won't when it whiz. We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting. And what's going on? What's going on? It's that Game Pro. What up? I don't know what the W is for, but it's all good. What's good? Tory 2200. Tory 2200. What's going on, man? Good to see me some you. Good to see me some you. Now, I understand that not everybody needs a soul space. Some people don't need it. But for the ones who need it, it's probably an important thing in their lives. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I need my soul space. Some people just call it their space. Like, look, I need some space. No, I'm not saying I want to break up. No, I'm not saying that I want to separate. No, I'm not moving out. No, I'm not kicking you out. What I'm saying is, I need you to shut up for a while. I'm going to go in the other room where there's no TV, where there's no radio, where there's nothing. Maybe it's just me, my phone or my tablet or my MP3 player and a pair of headphones. And I need to be in there for like an hour or two, maybe 3, maybe 4, however long I need to lock in. I might want to read. I might just want to blast my tunes. I might want to listen to some music that I know you don't appreciate, and I don't need you in my ear asking me why I like this music. Some shit like that. It's your soul space. It's where you go to regenerate. You know? It's like when the Pac-Man monsters got ate and they had to go into that little box so they could regenerate. Wow, 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 whoop. Woo, 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 woo. Y'all remember Pac-Man? When you ate Pinky and what was the red one? What was the red one? Damn, I can't remember their names anymore. I never thought I would forget the Pac-Man names, but you remember. You remember. I just remember Pinky because he was pink and his name was Pinky. Damn, what was the red one's name? The red one was the fastest one. Anyway, you may need to go and regenerate. And you'll need somebody, keeping you from regenerating. You going in there to power up. You may be going to your soul space so you can be a better person, so you can be a better listener, so you can be a better lover, so you can be a better father, so you can be a better brother, so you can be a better spouse, so you can be a better friend, so you can be a better employee, so you can be a better neighbor, so you can be a better. You may need to go in your soul space. That might be your Superman phone booth. That's where I need to go in the phone booth where I can get in my blue and red suit with the cape. I can fly after I get into this phone booth. But if I don't get in this phone booth, I'ma just be Clark Kenton out here. And I don't know if y'all want that. Cause you know what I mean? Clark Kent did get Lois Lane. But Superman really got her. I think Clark dated her, but like Superman was able to, give her some. I think Superman got the ass. Clark Kent was just, you know what I'm saying? He was hanging out. Friend zone. Friend zone. But it's all good. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Soul space invasion, baby. Soul space invasion. Have you experienced a soul space invasion where your personal space, your little hideout, your cubby hole, your man cave, your sewing room? Like my mom used to have a sewing room in the house. That was a house where all her patterns were, all of her fabrics were, all of her sewing machines were, all of those needles, all of the threads, everything, pin cushions, everything was in the sewing room. She go in there and make. She built my dad a mother. My mom used to be a crafter. She could craft. She knew how to craft. You should see, like, the shit she used to make. She used to make shit out of needles and threads and shit like that. She would take velour fabric and cover a piece of plywood, and she used to be getting busy on the crafting tip. But one year she made my dad a casino table. He liked to gamble. And they went to Vegas, and she could see he had the gambling bug. So she was like, uh-oh. Well, you know what? This is what I'm going to do for my man. I'm going to build him a gambling table. And it was just like the casino game. This is 1977, 78. How did she do that shit? There wasn't no internet. I don't know how did she take a picture of, I don't think you could. Back in the day, I don't know, back in the 70s, could you take a picture of the casino table? However she did it, maybe she bought a book or something, but she modeled the shit after the casino table. And we used to invite, family and friends over to come and gamble. I got good at it. That's where I learned how to play craps. I was quite good. Never knew how to play street dice, but I knew how to play them tables. Used to be getting busy. Crystal Lynn, Dawn Day Chief says, I was born in 70. What was that, 78? Hey, you was born in the 70s. You was born in the 70s. You caught the tail end of the Gen X. You caught the tail end of the Gen X. So that means you are something special. You are something special. You caught the Gen X. You know it ain't no generation like Gen X. It ain't nothing like that. Just lovely. Lydia, what's good? How y'all feeling? It's good to see y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So we're talking about soul space invasion. This is what we're gonna all of us are gonna, we are gonna put the drums away, but after I have something to say, we gotta talk about the soul space invasion tonight. Yo, don't let nobody get in your space, cause it ain't right. You don't wanna have to start a fight, and I don't wanna do it either. We gonna do this shit just like sneakers. We gonna sneak around, but we need our own little thing that don't have no sound. Or maybe you need a loud space, soundproof. Do what you gotta do. You ain't gotta show proof of the belonging membership. You do your own thing. Yeah, it's your own shit. So I'm gonna put my drums away. Okay. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Listen to how it sounds out here. Okay. I reloaded. Okay. I reloaded. All right, so we good. Hold on. Levels is good. Levels is good. So, my kitty cat is around here. You know what I mean? I just took my allergy medicine. I should be okay. I should make it through the night. Everything should be all right. Please, y'all, do me one little favor. Please hit the like button. People be participating in the poll, but they don't want to hit the like button. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If you participate, if you like the poll question, then it seems to me like you like the show. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Why should we have 5 likes, but 9 answers to the poll question? So you were here. But it's all good. Sometimes you forget. Lydia says, I love to dance when the drums are playing. Oh, that's what's up. Says, where I come from, drums are important. Yes, they are. You talking about the motherland. Yes. Absolutely sane. What up? McGowan plays? MG Coin plays? What's good? How you feeling? Everything good? So yeah, we're talking about soul space invasion. When you got your little setup. Listen, you know what? Sometimes you might need your own soul space because maybe you like to smoke. Anybody? Yeah, hey, listen, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't get high. But some people do. And sometimes you're not with a person that appreciates you doing that. So let's say you're a smoker, whether it's cigarettes, whether it's weed, whatever. And maybe your spouse or your woman or your man or whatever, they don't like you to do it around them. They don't like it. And maybe when you get high, they don't let you stay high. They don't let you get your mind right. They want to be like, oh, so you got to smoke or you got to drink or you got to blah, 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 blah. So you might need your own space to do that shit. You know what I mean? You might need your own space to go, po up some liquor or however you do it, or go ahead, roll your trees. Hopefully you don't need a separate space to sniff no coke or to pop no pills or to, shoot no heroin. Hopefully we don't want to go into drugs, not drugs, right? But you may need, and this doesn't even have to be like they don't like it. Maybe it's for safety reasons. Let's say your spouse or your significant other has a heart condition, some kind of pulmonary condition where they can't be around any smoke. So out of courtesy for them, you go into your little space. Like, oh, listen, baby, I got you situated. I got you everything you wanted. And here's your food. Get the TV and the remote, everything good. But I'm just dip off and I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute. I'm go to my little soul space so I can get right. Come back, chinky eyed, eyes low. Hey, baby, I'm good. 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 Hey, baby, you just may need that. You might need that. Your soul space. Your soul space. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Lydia says, when I take my space, it's because I want to recall myself, and I always do it. Okay. All right. And thanks for the compliment. I appreciate you. I do. But yeah, just your soul space is where you go to reclaim yourself. Reclaim your soul in whatever way you need to do that. Hey, listen, I can't tell you what to do in your soul space. It might just be a place where you need to do something that you can't do in front of other people. You might not be comfortable doing it in front of other people. It could be the place where you watch porn. Hey, maybe you like to watch porn. You ain't the only one. There are millions of people who like to watch porn. And maybe that's your thing. Like, maybe sometimes a romantic comedy ain't gonna do it, or a romantic movie. Maybe you need to see the dick going into the pussy. Like, you might need to see nasty sex with nasty talking. No foreplay. I don't know. Nowadays, you can just watch it on your phone, watch it on your tablet, watch it on your smart TV, whatever, however you do it, that you might need your soul space. Everybody doesn't reclaim their soul the same way. My soul is my soul. Your soul is your soul. I can't judge your soul space. That's your soul. And this is what I'm talking about. Somebody coming along judging your soul space. So you mean to tell me that you need your own little porno room where you just go in there and watch a bunch of people fucking each other, sucking each other? Well, why can't I come in? Because you be talking too much. You messing up my soul space. Your soul ain't right. You stay here. I'm going to go in my soul space, and when I come out, be ready. Because I done reclaimed my soul, and now it's going to be soul in the hole. Soul in the hole. But anyway, the bottom line is, I can't tell you, I can't judge your soul And I can't tell you how to use your soul space, but I can understand and empathize with you if you keep suffering or experiencing a soul space invasion. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So this is what we gonna do. This is what the guan. This is what the guan. Me guan get my chair. Me get my chair over here. Me gonna get me chair. Me gonna sit upon me chair. Chair, sit here. That's how it's going down, y'all. That's how it's going down. Agent Smith was good. Good to see you. Good to see you always. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment on the shirt. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right. So what we got? What we got? Oh, MG Coin Play says, I'm a new subscriber and I'm loving the channel already. Oh, man, you're a new subscriber. Ring the alarm. Another soul is dying. Oh, I said, ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate you mucho. And I will try to make your subscribers worth. I will try to give you 100% of your subscribers worth. So this is the Daily Go-Gettemism Show. That's the name of the show. We are here every weeknight at 1 a.m. every week, but we're on every day. Every single day of the week. We do not take off holidays. We don't take off vacation days. I'm here every day and mad consistent. So hopefully you enjoy the content. I don't even call it content. We don't do content. We do conversation. That's what we do. We have a topic every single night and we run it off. What up, my brother Jay Sloan? My man Jason Sloan is all up in the house. What's going on, my dude? My man Jay Sloan. My man Jay Sloan. What up? What up? What up? So yeah. So soul space invasion. Sometimes you just need a place where you can decompress, where you can be whatever the fuck you want to be. Like, you know how we get on people about not wanting to be themselves and wanting to be somebody else or live in somebody else's image or live vicariously through another person or whatever. Or maybe in your soul space, it's safe for you to do that. Maybe it's not cool for you to want to be, I don't know, Spider-Man. Or I don't know, some actor or some rapper or some influential public figure. Maybe it's not cool for you to act like that in front of everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. Ain't that what they say? But in your soul space, maybe it's cool for you to do that. Maybe that's a place where you want to recite or quote monologues from movies or whatever, or pretend that you are somebody else. Hey, it's your space. And when you are in your soul space, you don't need nobody coming along and telling you that you are silly or that you're ridiculous. How about all you flat earthers out there? It's hard being a flat earther around people who believe that the earth is round, or should I say who know the earth is round. But maybe in your soul space, you can enjoy videos, audio books, or whatever, where you can fully be engulfed in your factual belief that the earth is flat. But you may have a spouse or a significant other or children or friends who totally dispute that all the time. And not everybody is up for debate. Not everybody is for all of the back and forth and the debate and just not everybody is with all of that. You know, so I can imagine being a flat earther. I'm not a flat earther. I don't believe that the earth is flat, not for a second. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know, especially when you consider longitude and latitude and the atmospheric pressure of things. But anyway, but if I was a flat earther, I could see how I might need a space in order to be around other flat earthers. Maybe I'm in a flat earth social media group where we can just flat earth together. MAGA. Maybe I'm MAGA and my family members and friends and stuff like that, they're not MAGA. And they like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? You following behind Donald Trump? Donald Trump, are you crazy? Well, maybe I would need to be in my soul space in order to MAGA out. Donald Trump is great. Donald Trump is the best president ever. Donald Trump is not a racist. Donald Trump does not divide people. Donald Trump speaks intelligently all the time. Donald Trump is competent. Donald Trump is great. Donald Trump is the 45th and the 47th president, and that's all that matters. Donald Trump did win the 2020 election. Donald Trump does make the best decisions. Donald Trump was right to attack Iran. Donald Trump is right for trying to acquire Greenland and Mexico and Canada. Donald Trump is wonderful. Donald Trump is the only president that takes the chances that other presidents wouldn't take. And all of those choices and those chances that he's taken are panning out. You might need your own space to be like that. Or just watch Fox News. Or just watch Fox News. Oh, man. Jay Sloan says, I'll be in and out. Your favorite people are making headaches for me with their whole trying to burn down the world thing. And there are endless calls with different time zones to make. I know it is, but you know what? I admire you, but I don't envy you, my brother. I swear to I don't Yo, do your thing. Do your thing and be a king. That's all I got to say to you. Do your thing and be a king. Please do that for me. That's all I want you to do. That's all I want you to do. Do your thing and be a king. So yeah, there's a war going on outside no one is safe from. It's all good though. It's all good right here. I mean, shoot, with a war going on, all of us may be looking for a soul space. Shout out to all the Iranians in Iran. Not the ones here. Fuck them. The ones in Iran, they're under a lot of pressure. You know, because I can't imagine the United States being attacked. I can't imagine that shit. You know, we going crazy. I don't even want to get into that shit. But yeah, we could all use a soul space right now. We talking about a soul space invasion. And they are experiencing a real invasion. But anyway. So yeah, your soul space. I need y'all to do something for me. One little thing. If you are in the chat or if you're in the background just hanging out, feeling it out, listening, can you please write in the comments where your soul space is? And if you would be so kind, put your soul space in there and why. Like if your soul space is maybe your basement. Just write your basement and what you do there or what your reason is for using your soul space. Now, you know, if you don't feel comfortable saying why, that's fine. Just please say what your soul space is. Now, your soul space can be a home. It can be a room in a home. It can be a car. Soul space can be a tree. Your soul space can be a cave. Your soul space can be a bridge. Your soul space can be a beach. A soul space can be a closet. A soul space can be wherever you go to feel comfortable, to regenerate, to decompress, to kick it, to relax, to do whatever it is you need to do to get back to your good self. So please, if you would be so kind, please name your soul space. And if you choose, why? How come? Why come you need a soul space? Man, I'm going to say my soul space, I have two. My soul space is my car, and my soul space is my home because I live alone. So when I need to get away from the rest of the world, it's not a hard thing for me to do. I can easily get away. I just come in, lock in. Only time people can get in here is if I let them in. And many times I do. But quite often I don't. You know, nobody's invited today. I just need to, get my shit together. Nobody knows what I do in here. And I don't do much. Carla. What up? What up? What up? Damn, Tori, I saw what you wrote, but you took it back. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. I've lived by myself for most of my life. Most of my life. Moved out of the crib, moved out of my mom's crib when I was 18. But even when I was living with my parents, I think my soul space might have been my room. That sounds right. I used to listen to my Sony Walkman all the time. So music has always been my soul space. Some people watch TV. I didn't watch a lot of TV I wasn't a big, I gotta watch this show, that, maybe when I was little, but I was always into music. I was always hanging out by the speakers, buying albums, tapes, and stuff like that. So I was always into music. Music always played a major part in my life, and it helped me to think and escape and imagine and wonder and, it just relaxed me. It made me feel good. So as long as I have my Walkman and somebody that's not going to be every 5 minutes, yo, remember when we used blah, 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 or, hey, yo, what you listening to? Or, yo, and, tomorrow, don't forget that we got, long as I don't have that, we good. We good. Carla says my shirt matches my background. It actually doesn't, but from y'all, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it probably looks like that. It does. On the monitor, it looks one way, and on my device, it looks another way. So I can see how it might look like that way on your device. So yeah, I'm gonna take this opportunity to act like I made it that way. Like, yeah, I matched up the background. Y'all know how I do. I matched up the background with my shirt. Jeff Sprayberry, what's good? What's good? Tori says, my soul spaces are in my home with music and nature. I cannot be mad at that. That sounds like a good soul space to me because it sounds like me. It sounds like me and mine. It's it's a sad state of affairs when somebody won't allow you to have your soul space. That's why This show is called Soul Space Invasion. So we're really talking about when your soul space keeps getting infiltrated. It keeps getting infiltrated. It keeps getting interrupted. It keeps getting invaded. You know, people want to say, hey, what you doing over there in that soul space? Hey, boy. Hey, boy, what you doing over there in that soul space? You know, a man ain't supposed to be alone with his thoughts. He's lively to cook up a scheme to kill somebody. Get out of that soul space. Come on over here. Come over here, boy. Come over here and chop some wood. Let's hunt some deer. Let's go get a job or something. You know, you need your quiet time or whatever time that you would label it. You need it. That's your time. You need it in the way that you need it. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. Please. Danielle, sports highlights. Danielle Berry, sports highlights. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We you know what? I'm surprised to say this, but this week is going by kind of fast. We've touched Thursday by now. Like Thursday, like yeah, that's me. I'm touching you Thursday. I'm touching you. That's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Jeff says, especially when you deal with the general public, you need space. Exactly. But we're talking about soul space. In other words, like you go to this space to really get back, to reclaim what people are taking away from you with all the chaos, the BS, the demands, the requests, the obligations, the responsibilities. You know? Wisdom, what's good? Wisdom says, my soul space is a timeless, extra dimensional realm where I reunite with loved ones. It persists through out-of-body experiences and remains my permanent home even after death. That's dope. But where do you need a space to do that, or can you just do that anywhere? Carla says some people's soul space is in their closet. And that's true. That's true. Hey, not everybody. Some people live with a bunch of people that they may not necessarily not get along with or whatever. But sometimes some people live in spaces where they can't get any privacy. And sometimes you need privacy. You need privacy to do some things. And I can't say what those things are. I can guess. I can name some things that people might need privacy for. But it is private. And there's sometimes in some spaces where you need to do some shit that nobody else needs to see or even know about. I mean, real shit. Hopefully you're not doing some crazy shit because, you know, if you're like a pedophile trying to abuse kids online or some shit like that, that's not a soul space because number one, you're involving other people and it's fucking illegal. So hopefully we don't have no weirdos like that watch this program. Hopefully none of that. Malu. What up, Malu? What's good? What's good? Good to see me some you. Malu. Good to see me some you. Malu. You know? Yeah, hopefully we don't have, we get trolls and bots and all of that kind of shit, but hopefully we don't have no damn weirdo freaks. We have regular freaks, cool. Nasty, adult on adult freaks, all right. But we don't need no sexual deviance in here. We don't need no deviance of any kind up in here. This is not a safe space for that. And this will never be a soul space for that because we don't talk about that kind of shit in a positive way anyway. None of that bullshit. No. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Please make sure y'all hit the like button. We need likes up in here. We need a lot of things up in here. Please answer the poll question. Please answer the poll question. I appreciate it. What we got? Jeff Sprayberry says, leave little Timmy alone. Yes. Please leave little Timmy alone. Please. You good, Malu? That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, man, soul space invasion. Have any of y'all ever lived with somebody or dealt with somebody that really, smothered you a lot? It's not that, they may have been clingy and you may not have had a problem with somebody being clingy, but that doesn't mean that just because even if you are a clingy person yourself, it doesn't mean that you don't need your own space to yourself sometimes. You know what I mean? Because you could be clingy to somebody that doesn't really like to be clung to, or you could be clingy to somebody that really kind of makes you feel bad about being clingy sometimes. Like, yo, get the fuck off me. You needy. Your needy ass. Like, all right, go ahead, cling. Go ahead, cling. Get up under the speed stick. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, it's fine, baby. It's cool. Nah, I know. Oh, you want to lay on my chest? All right. Go, cool. Go ahead. Lay on the chest. Okay. Rub. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Soul space invasion, baby. Soul space invasion. Yes, I love you. Yes, I do love you. I do. I love you. Everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So you might allow somebody to invade your soul space at times. But there may be times when you say, no, there will be no invasion of the soul space right now. Like I need to go and be able to deal with you again. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean deal with me? What do you mean put up with me? You just been putting up with me? Is that what you've been doing? Oh, you've been tolerating me? What do you do when the answer is yes, but it's not a good time to say that? They tell you to be honest, but as soon as you are honest at the wrong time, it can set you back. No, babe, I'm not tolerating you. Listen, there's nobody in the world that I would rather be around more than you. As a matter of fact, you are the next, except God. There's God and then there's you. I'm with God and you. And that's it. That's all I need. You're all I need to get by. Just like the morning dew, I took one look at you and you invaded my space. Wouldn't get out of my face. But yo, it is all right. We don't have to fuss and fight. Lay up on my chest all night. Rub on your back. That's right. You're all I need to get by. That's right, boo. God and you. God and you. Like Mary. It's the God in me. It's the God in me. It's the God in you. That's it. Lord, please give me my soul space. I said, Lord, let me get to my soul space tonight. Lord, just give me my soul space. I said, Lord, just give me my soul space tonight. I built this studio because I needed a soul space. Oh shit, hold on. Just wait a goddamn minute. Why don't I hear nothing? Why don't I hear nothing? Okay, wait. Boom, boom. I know we got sound. Let me make sure. Let me make sure we good here. Because I did move something earlier. Sure we good here. Oh no, we good. We good. We got sound. Why is not coming through my MP? All right. You know what? Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm heal up, will up, running back, come rewind. Let's get right. Oh, phew. Phew. Speaking of which, I had this beat in my head earlier. How'd that shit go? See, I got to use my voice recorder. Whenever I get like a thought or a melody or something like that, I got to record that shit. How'd that shit go? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it was in my head like, ooh. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Wait a minute. No. There you go. That's close enough. I need a track. Okay. I'm gonna put it together. Hey, record that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this, but that was a melody I had, well, a beat that I had in my head. I'm feeling it though. Let me do it again. Anyway, soul space invasion. Soul space invasion. Malu says, if I say I need a timeout and the person be like all up in my face asking why the tie would get cut, I ain't mad at that. And she says, at work, I don't mind pressure, but in my personal life, I don't want to deal with pressure. I understand that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that in any kind of way. You know, if you can't at least have somebody around you that respects the fact that you may need your space. And if they don't understand that that can make things better between you and them, you can try to explain it, but you may have to also explain that your soul space will keep you from having to explain it because it'll keep you from having to need it. You know what I mean? Give me 6 feet. Give me 15 feet. That's right. Give me a good 15. It's not that I don't want to be around you. I just need a space so I can be better for you. But trust me, this is going to work out for everybody. Some people's soul space might be a gym. Now, how you can have a soul space around other people, I don't know. It could be the way your soul is set up. Like the way my soul is set up, I can still be in my own world when other people are around. But when I'm improving my body, when I'm getting right, when I'm improving my physicality, I feel like I'm in another zone. People like to jog. You know, runners experience this thing called runner's high, where they've been running so long that they get into this mind state where they are in their own dimension. They're in their own realm. They're in their own space, even though they're running outside, but they are experiencing a different realm than other people are who may be in that same space or in that environment, or who may just be witnessing what you're going through. Runner's high. As a matter of fact, let's look it up so I can give y'all a proper definition of runner's high. What is runner's high? Okay. A runner's high is defined as an emotional state during or after endurance training characterized by reduced pain sensitivity, sedation, euphoria, and reduced anxiety. Some have also emphasized the lost sense of time and feelings of effortlessness. Okay. A runner's high is a state of euphoria, meaning reduced anxiety and lower pain perception that you feel during or immediately following a difficult or long run. For years, science credited this sensation to endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. Now, you know, if you're a serious runner, you may fully understand what that means. But you can be a runner who has never experienced that. Like in the case of somebody who doesn't mind running, but they may be doing it to achieve a certain end, like maybe weight loss or increased stamina, endurance, or cardiac fitness. But I just wanted to illustrate how you can be around other people and still be in your own zone, still be in your own soul space. Maybe you like to run by yourself for that reason. You know, maybe Have you ever have you ever been seriously into working out or whatever? And you know, they always say that working out is better with a partner. And maybe you worked out with somebody that makes you not want to work out with them again. They got on your nerves the whole session. Maybe you didn't even feel like you got anything out of the workout because you spent too much time explaining or trying to help somebody keep up with you, or you know, it just they might have just really fucked up your space. Could happen. Okay. Malu says after work with 4,500 people, I need that quiet time to get back home mentally. No argument, no fight, no fuss from me. I totally get that. I totally get that. And yeah, that soul space. Now, the thing about it is if somebody interrupts your soul space, you could wind up really, really resenting them for that shit. There are definitely risks to this whole thing. You know, snap out. You might snap out at somebody that you don't even hate or dislike, or you might not even be mad at them. But it's just like somebody sneaking up on you and scaring you. You were surprised, and you acted the way that a surprised person does. You know, somebody could get hurt. When you get surprised or scared by somebody, your reflexes might compel you to knock somebody out or knock somebody down. Well, that's what you get for trying to scare me. This is what I do when I get scared. Sorry. Oh shit, we got to go to the ER. You're hurt. You're hurt. So yeah, your soul space is important. And when you're dealing with somebody that doesn't understand the importance of your soul space, that could be a problem. That could be an issue. And it might be an issue that you don't really want to deal with like that, but hey, call of duty, call to action. You got to do something about your situation. And like I said, it doesn't have to have anything to do with you being mad at somebody, upset with somebody or whatever. But they can make you can be temporarily upset because somebody upset your space. You know, when you get into your zone and you're doing something that you really like to do, and somebody is criticizing what you do, judging what you do, asking too many questions about what you do, trying to participate in something that you're doing, being impatient about what you're doing, rushing you to finish doing what you're doing. That's a soul space invasion. And you might be in a mental space or an emotional space where you really resent that. And you may not have a problem expressing your resentment. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't get an hour or two by myself. You can't just let me do this thing. Anytime you want my participation or you need me to help you help you do something or whatever, I'm always there. But you can't give me a couple of minutes, a couple of hours or whatever I need in order to do this thing that I want to do. Yeah. And then to make it even further, somebody might make you feel guilty about snapping out on them. But they felt no guilt about fucking your whole soul space up. They felt no guilt about that. I don't even know if that's a communication problem, but it just might be a problem. It's a problem. We got a problem, Houston. We got a problem. You know? I mean, what could be worse than you being all up in your soul space And when you come out of your soul space, you got to make all these apologies and shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you couldn't come. Oh, and speaking of which, you know, having to deal with somebody that wants to come in your soul space, where your soul space is for a party of one, and you're trying to explain to them that just because they can't come into your soul space doesn't mean that you don't love them, or that you don't like them, or that you don't appreciate them, or that you're mad at them. It doesn't mean any of those things. It just means that I need to fucking get away for a minute. I'm not just escaping you. I need to leave the world. Listen, we are in a war right now. We are at war. Do you understand? Like, we are at war, and with leadership that we cannot fucking trust. Erratic, lawless. And here we are in a situation where we don't know if we're going to be safe. And when you don't know if you're going to be safe, you're not safe. You're instantly not safe when you don't know if you're going to be safe. So right now, a lot of people are trying to deal with this situation, this governmental situation that affects real people. Like, just like those Iranians are crying over, you know, missiles dropping and planes flying overhead and, you know, being invaded. I'm sure their soul spaces are all fucked up right now. But we as Americans, we're not supposed to care about that shit, right? Well, maybe you can't keep your mind off of human suffering. Maybe human suffering really gets to you. And maybe you need to get to a soul space where you can express that, feel that, deal with that, recover from that, build on that or from that. Malu says, son, I just closed down completely because my space don't have room when I'm in that mode. I got you. I got you. Solitude, meditation. Does anybody here take yoga, you know, or participate in meditation or massage therapy or hypnotherapy or any of those things that take time and patience and sometimes, you know, a unique, detailed skill? Because if you do, you understand a little bit more of where we're coming from with that. You know, you understand. You're in that zone. Imagine getting a massage and a massage therapist talking too fucking much. Hold on, man. And I want to say, hey, yo. Yeah. What's good, dude? What's going on, my brother?
You know how we do it, man. What's going on with you, bro? How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling like a real man should. I should be a lot lower, but I get high. You know, I get high.
Well, you need that space. Go ahead, keep going. I get high when I need my space.
High when I need my space. Yeah, that's good shit. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? Most definitely, bro. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling what you're saying, bro. Dealing with this thing.
That's what's up. So
But
you
like, I'm sorry I'll be calling like that, but me and my bed got a relationship going on, man.
maybe your bed is your soul space, my dude. It could be. You know what I mean? Listen, some people just need rest. You know what I mean? Like some people can literally sleep off their aches and pains, sleep off their worries and doubts and you know, fears. Hey, you can't you can't audit somebody's soul space. It's theirs.
And the thing about it is that, like, when I'm stressed or I need my space or I need time to myself, it doesn't mean I don't want you around. It just means I need to redirect my thoughts to something else. You know, and sometimes you just like when I'm in that space of when I'm in that space of redirecting my thoughts or I need my own space, it doesn't always mean quiet. Like I might just play. There's two songs I might just play and I could just continuously play.
Mm.
Christopher Cross Selling and the Commodore's Zoom.
Okay. Good songs. Very
You
good.
know, when you put because it's a common thing. It calms you down and it just try to when the Commodore say, I like to fly away. Yes. Literally your mind has to fly away.
Cause I like to fly away. Cause yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And mentally it takes you to another thought, like you're at an island in a cabana, drinking a Long Island. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Got your feet in some white sand that's near some blue water. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that. As soon as, like in a relationship where you need that space and you get quiet or you just need time to yourself, people, oh, he must be mad at me about something. So now you want to create this about you.
Yeah.
Do it.
People making shit about themselves at the wrong goddamn time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit. It can definitely fuck up your soul space. It can fuck up your regular. Fuck up your regular time and space. To be honest with you.
Yes.
But what would you say? What would you say? What or where would you say your soul space is? Where do you go, or what do you do to regenerate, to get back to your better self?
Like what I do to get back to my better self, I shut down. I shut down, and I mentally I just want to take myself. Either I want to rest. Let me rest and just. I might rest and wake up to the same mess with the same stress on my chest because I can't settle for anything less.
No, well, I'm asking you, like, do you have an actual space that you go, or you know, or is it more?
Not.
Okay.
There's no space. There's no other space. I don't. There's nowhere I go. I like to just like I just said. You just made some sense when you said sometimes people just like the rest. You get to a different space. That's me. I like the rest and redirect my thoughts.
Okay. So
sometimes you like the rest to I just want to get to another day and wake up and say, I'm at another day now. Let's do this different.
So it might be like I said earlier, your bed might actually be your soul space. If that's where you rest, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's my space. That's the space I want to be at when I'm going through it. I like, but see, your soul space can be even if you're at work, you need to create your own soul space. Like when you go through a trial or tribulation at work, you have to take your mind and put it in the soul space. You want your soul space. You know, it might not, you thinking as walking to somewhere and calm it down.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, you need your soul space. So when you need your soul space at work, but you still got to work, is an inner thought. You have to have your own inner thoughts. By
Okay.
shutting down people mentally, is continuously work. And that's why I said I play them 2 songs. I put an AirPod in, or if I can play my music out loud, I'll play them 2 songs in. Just let it go.
What do you think is better? Headphones or big speakers or loudspeakers?
Yeah, if I'm able to play a speaker at work, I'll play that speaker because it should tell somebody if I'm playing this song, these 2 songs, back to back to back to back to back. It should tell somebody, leave that motherfucker alone. Leave him alone. Let him calm down. Or let him relax. Let him relax.
Okay. All right.
Because normally, if normally you're a people person and you're joking with a person or you're laughing with people or you got a smile on your face, and now you just quiet and you just shut everything down and shut everybody down.
So you think
people around you should know you in your soul space. People that work with you should know.
So you can be at work and be in your soul space?
Yes, literally. I'm not talking about personally. Literally in your head, you have to put yourself in a soul space sometimes.
No, I can.
You don't think so?
For me, no. No, fuck no.
Well, for me, I've done it. I've done it, son. I'm telling you.
Okay. Like I can be in a zone at work, but not a soul space
so
because
it's a zone. A zone. My zone is a soul space.
Okay.
Because I'm blocking everything out. Like this time, I'm in a zone which I look at as a soul space to me. I'm the only one in this kitchen working.
So,
and I don't hear nothing but myself, and I hear my inner thoughts.
Oh, okay. And you feel like you regenerate that way?
I regenerate that way.
Okay.
I regenerate that way. I'll shut everybody else out, and I just focus on what I'm doing, and I regenerate my thoughts to what's really going on.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm able to, I can, and then once I calm down, and once I get my thoughts together, and once I regenerate that way, I'm able to get, by the time that happens, my day is over with. My day over with.
Okay.
It doesn't always mean, like, even when I'm in my own space, when I'm home and I'm in my own space, my soul space is my bed. I'm laying down. I might listen to some gospel music and put myself in the soul space, or I might, it's any certain songs that I'll listen to music, whether it's some smooth jazz or something. Old school alternative music, soul music, rock music. Something that can take me back to my youth to make me rethink things.
Okay.
And it puts me to a place where, you know what, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Anytime I'm listening to a good pair of headphones, I'm good. However, I can't always be in a soul space with headphones on because I might be in a situation where I can keep getting interrupted.
Right.
If I can keep getting interrupted, I can't get in my soul space. Like I have to be for me, it has to be an uninterrupted thing. Like, no, you can't get it out. If I have to keep taking my earphone off or, you know what I mean, taking my my earbud out or some shit like that, like, nah, that you fucking up my zone. I can't get in my soul space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get away from you. You know what I mean? And that's only if I need to get in my soul space. Out there in the world, I don't need to get in my soul space because I know I'm going to get back home and then I'll get in my soul space when I'm there. You know what I mean? If I'm out though, in my car, soul space all day. Because that's my studio. That's why I always upgrade my sound system. Like, nah, this shit got the rock. You know what I mean? It has to. I've loved loud music since I was a kid. My mom, I used to be getting on my mom's nerves. Like, God damn, turn that shit down. Like, no. I need to hear every instrument, every vocal, everything. I need to hear the motherfucker playing with the levels.
Yeah.
You know, if I could. But yeah. Yeah, right here, like I got music in every room in my house. I got a big ass speaker, a big ass Bluetooth speaker in my, I'm not talking about, you know, like y'all might have a Bose Bluetooth speaker or JBL. No, this is a big standing speaker that I had to make space for in my bathroom. My bathroom rocks. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't fucking play. You know, they'd be like, anybody who comes in my bathroom be like, yo, why do you have like, you got a whole speaker in your, like, well, yeah. It wasn't really bought for that, but it wound up there. But why not?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying all that to say this. I can listen to music anywhere in the house, but I like listening to it sitting in this chair right here. Sometimes after this show go off or before this show go on, I'm in here partying.
Right.
Because I got the soundproof in here. You know what I'm saying? So it's compressed in a certain type of way with the studio quality. I got the speakers right here. I got the subwoofer and all of that. I get busy. I don't need no headphones here. But so this space right here is my preferred area for listening to music. I ain't got to worry about
like people say, you know, people like meditation. Meditation is a good way of taking you is putting into your soul space.
Oh, definitely.
But I think with on my side of things, you know, I can meditate. I you know, when I meditate, I overthink on the meditation. But when I'm listening to music and I'm able to calm myself down, I just think about the situations that's going on. And I have to understand that everything's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, because back in the day, I had I self-destructed by over medicating myself. And it became dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, self-medication and you know, sit back and you self-medicate. Well, let me take this medicine and just get some sleep. And that can become dangerous because some people do that and they unalive themselves or, you know, commit suicide, kill themselves by mistake. You know, but when you sit back and you start saying to yourself, what can I do? What can I do different? Like when your soul space is your soul space, or however people might want to use it as being in your soul or being in your own soul space, your soul space. Sometimes it starts when you go through something tumultuous. Sometimes you need that middle. It's all, you have to zoom out and just become one within yourself. You know, when I used to work at this job, right? I used to work at the Clan Bar in Southfield, right? And my boss knew that when I got upset, I would work harder and I would zoom out. So they would, and sometimes I think they knew it because they would piss me off and they would do that. So I was zoning out And my music of choice back then was just the brand new is.
Mm.
So I put that shit on, turn it up, one for all and all for one. And I know they didn't understand that this was some of the most most political, you know, how can I put it? Political and self-righteous and 5% stuff that they didn't understand what it was. But I loved it.
Mm.
And it took me away from the bullshit. It also told me how people can really be. You know. But then as I got older, my music of choice is something soothing. You cannot deny Christopher Cross. Sailing is not a soothing song. They can hug you and be like, "It's gonna be cool, Troy. Calm down. This is your Uncle Christopher Cross."
Well, everybody has their own, their own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, you can't really audit anybody's soul space. But I was thinking that your soul space is the place where you get away from people, or get away from everything. It's like it's like where you go to regenerate.
Yeah, sometimes you can't get away from everything, though. I understand where you're coming from. Yes, your soul space, 99, no, let me go this. 85% of the time is what the soul space is where you saying is at. You get away from everything. But let's hypothetically say you got children, you got a wife, and when you get home, there's no possible way you're gonna get away from everything. And if you got a wife that knows you, even when you trying to get in your soul space, they still want to find something to say to you because they think it's about them.
Well, that's why this show is called Soul Space Invasion.
Yeah.
That's literally the title of the show.
Yeah.
So we're talking about when somebody doesn't want you or interrupts, your soul space. That we're literally talking about that. So, yeah, I understand having a spouse, having a lover, having a significant other, having children, having whatever that just doesn't want you or doesn't seem to want to let you get into your soul space, and how it can cause a problem because by them not letting you get to that place where you could regroup, regenerate, get yourself together, they might be sorry that they didn't let you get there.
Right.
Because you can be seriously resentful that a person won't let you get to your soul space, especially when you have been gracious to make sure that they get theirs. You may have even encouraged them to get their soul space. But when it's, or I mean, get into their soul space, whatever it may be. But when it's time for you to get yours, they don't seem to understand. And they make it all about themselves. And, you may not be receptive to that. Like, hold the fuck up. What you're not going to do is fuck up listen, this is not just for me. It's going to be better for you. But if you don't let me get to this soul space, you're going to wish you had. Real trap. You know what I mean? Like, I need 2 hours. Maybe I can get it done in the house. Maybe I can't. There's so many men. I'm not even going to just say men. I'm going to say people in general who don't have good home lives. So they stop at the bar before they get home.
There you go.
They stop at, they grab a 6-pack, go out to the, go out to the dock or something like that. and chill before they get home, or hang out in their fucking driveway.
I was just getting ready to say that.
In their car, chilling. Got to turn the music down low because they hear you beating. You know what I mean? They hear your sounds bumping. Now why you in the car? What you doing? You talking to somebody in the car? You doing something? The fuck out of here. So now you will make me get all of my windows tinted. The front, the front windshield and everything. Like, yeah, I can't even see out my own shit, but you know what I mean? Like you need that soul space. This is not just a frivolous request. You need it. This is literally so you could be a better husband, better brother, better friend, better father, better son, better employee, better neighbor, better teammate, whatever. Like, you literally need this shit. I hate to say this shit. When AJ Brown was reading that fucking book on the sidelines, I understood.
Right.
I didn't think it was appropriate. But that was his soul space. It looked like he was pouting and just removing himself away from it. Maybe he had to. Maybe he had to. Shit, fuck it. They won the Super Bowl that year. Who cares? He must not have read enough last season. But your soul space. We all have different minds, different hormones, different enzymes, different molecular structure, different physiological structure. We're not all exactly the same. We all have the same names of the organs, but they're not configured the same way in our bodies. So what I may need may be totally different than what you need, but it doesn't minimize your need and it doesn't increase mine. We all have our needs individually. And one of the worst things that can never happen is somebody who doesn't seem to give the fuck about your needs.
Worst thing in life.
Yeah, but they want to put their needs first. They want you to adhere and to respect and to cater to their needs constantly, but your needs get minimized. Like, what? Don't nobody need no dumb shit like that. You wasting your time. Oh, okay. All right. Well, check this out. I'll be back. Because I'm going to get mine. You know what I mean? You going to be mad at me? One thing I've learned in life is sometimes you just got to let them fucking be mad. Because they'll get over it. They will. The same way you've had to. When they didn't give a fuck that you was upset. Well, let them be upset. What you going to do? Yeah, you mad. A lot of people mad. What you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes you gotta do it. And it can be scary sometimes. You know, when you're used to giving grace and shit like that. You know, giving grace and giving somebody their way sometimes are the same thing. And neither one of them is a good thing to do constantly, especially to somebody who's toxic. But when you are getting into your soul space, you are trying to reduce toxicity. You may be trying to actively eliminate toxicity. Why would anybody want to stand in the way of that? But
well, a lot of people don't understand. You know, and the worst part about my twins, when I'm in my soul space, when they know I'm in my soul space, they break my soul space, but they do it in a way where so I don't even mind because they know me. They can look at my face and say, "Dad, you okay? You sure you okay?" I feel it in my spirit, and it's their words is, "I feel it in my spirit that something's wrong. You okay?" 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I gotta let them know. I'm even when I know I'm not okay, I still gotta tell them I'm okay because in their minds, they want to know what's wrong and what can they do to help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I be trying, and I just don't want them to. With them being 13, no, I'm not going to tell them I'm going through something at work. I'm not going to tell me and mom had a problem. And I'm just going to say I'm okay. And then allow myself to be in my own soul space. Now, it might not be that I can be in my own soul space when I'm around them because they're worried about me. On the outside, I can't be, but on the inside, mentally, I'm in my own soul space. And it makes it even better that they care just to keep asking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing like care.
You know, oh shit. Shit, that's the word. That's the best part of life is when people give a fuck. I give a fuck. I care about you, man. I love you. I'm thinking about you. You know, because when I the 3 words I hate. I guess it's 4. The 4 words I hate when people say life be lifing. I guess 3. No, life don't be lifing. Whereas though you can't care about one another, or you can't make a phone call to that person, or you can't even text that person. You're just thinking about you, man. Much love. Call me if you get an opportunity. Life don't be lifing like that. Because when your life be lifing, it's cool. But when my life be lifing, you get an attitude. Oh, you couldn't call me? Oh, what's going on with you? Why you ain't tell me you was getting surgery? Why you ain't calling check on me?
Yeah.
You know, but the best part of being who you are as an individual is that you know when you need to shut yourself down and need to be in your soul space. And people around you should know not to be part of that invading your soul space.
Yeah.
They should know who you are as an individual. If they know that you're normally a rah-rah person or somebody that's talking or you're talkative or you're just that nothing and you're not talking at all, or your face or they look at your face or they see some hurt or they see despair or they see some anger, they should know to leave you the fuck alone and let you redirect. But no. So what's wrong with you? What? Or some bitch got on your nerve today? What? You let your job get to you? So you couldn't you can delete that shit out beside this house. Don't come in the house with that bullshit. What? Just stop. Stop.
Yeah. Respect. Respect it goes a long way. And when it's not reciprocated, now you got resentment. And that's nobody wants any part of any resentment. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to recover from. Because when you know that somebody doesn't respect you, besides the resentment that you might feel about them, it's also going to make you feel like they don't care. And it's going to be hard for them to prove that they do. Like, what is it about this that's showing that you care? You're not showing any care. You're not. I'm showing any concern. So you may need that soul space in order to feel like you can get through this situation. You know what I mean? It could get bad. It could get bad. And you may need your soul space to make sure that things don't get bad. This may be bad prevention.
That's the truth. And you know, you see it all the time. You know, when you don't allow people to redirect, you can realize how many assaults or murders could have been avoided if you just left that person alone. Or you just allow that person to redirect his thoughts or let him go into his soul space and you didn't invade him. Just leave them alone. Don't say nothing. Especially, and it makes it even worse when you know the individual. When you know who that person is as an individual, when you know the woman or you know the man, and you know that that person is going through something traumatic or something that's getting on their nerves or something they just need self-healing or like you say, solitude. The worst part of life is when you don't have no solitude. When you're solid, when your home should be your solitude. But when your home is not your solitude and you ain't got no solitude at work, oh no, you in a fucked up space. So that's when you do pull up at home and sit in your car for a half hour or 45 minutes before you go in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's when you do get done work or go to the bar. Look, I'm at the bar, I need to get a couple of drinks. Oh, I'm here we go, I gotta get some drinks. You know, because at the end of the day, people don't understand the most important thing is your solitude or just to have a space, a mental space for yourself.
Yeah.
People, you know, they call it a man cave in the basement, but it's not a man. It's not just the man cave. It's a space for you. You know.
Honestly, if you're married, your spouse should be the one that builds you the man cave. You're not supposed to be the one that does that.
Yeah, women got a she shack, men got a man cave.
Your woman should design that shit for you, or at least furnish it for you, because she should understand. Like, this is where he needs this shit. He like to do shit that makes him happy that he can't do in front of everybody. It could be video games. It could be smoking weed. It could be, watching weirdo movies, videos, and whatever it is. That's his shit. You know what I mean? When he's not himself or whatever, he needs to go to his little thing and do his shit. And when he gets back, he cool. And if you can't provide that, and I'm not just talking about providing it in terms of finances, but if you can't even provide the understanding of what the use of it is, well, I mean, what do we have now? You know, I mean, because if you can't afford somebody just that amount of grace, you know, what can we say? What can we say? You know, everything ain't for everybody, but that's
everything ain't for everybody, but your soul space is for you.
That's your soul space. If somebody won't give it to you, then you got to give it to you. You got to get it yourself.
Yes, you do. And it's not just, like I said, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to be personable. I mean, be personally in your own space, like at home or in your car. Mentally, you have to create your own soul space sometimes when you're around people. You know, you have to have mental earplugs sometimes.
Yeah.
Block out the nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have some type of mental earplug, block out the nonsense. And sometimes that the earbud that you can put in your ear will be so much like, you know, like when I was at work and I was working right, when I get to the frustration part, I get real, and I need my faith to sustain me. It's just one song, son, that I know that it will take me to a place or just calm me down. And I'll be like, I'm playing this. I'm putting this on the speaker, and I'm gonna play it maybe 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Franklin had a song called "More Than I Can Bear."
Okay.
And just the fact that it goes, I have come through the fire, and I've been through the storm. I've been broken into pieces, seen lightning flashing from above. And through it all, I remember that he loves me and he cares, because he never put more on me than I can bear.
Okay.
And 2, 3 times at work, when I play that and I play it out loud and I'm quiet, people should understand. Please let that bull go. Leave him alone. When people hear you play a song back to back to back, they should know. Oh no, he's going through some things right now. Leave him alone.
Well, see, it sounds like you've trained your people to understand what your relationship with music is.
Yeah.
If that,
because in the midst of it, right? You have if I know that son has a personality, a people person personality, and he's normally uplifting and walking around smiling and being personable with people. You cool? Everything all right with you? Let me know. You can come to the office. You can go talk. And now son is shut down and he got the songs on and he's just listening to his music. They should know at that point in time he's going through something right now. He needs space. Let me let him have space. But then you have some co-workers that come over there and be like, yo, you cool? I'm cool.
Mm-mm.
It just then once they see that part of you, that first time, then they know the next time, he cool. Let me just calm down. It might not even be about work. It could be you could have just went through a disagreement on the phone with your significant other. Or your kids just done something. Your significant other called you and told you something that your kids did, or somebody in the family said to her, or disrespected her, or you went through something with your siblings or something.
Yeah.
Or financially, you trying to break down money that you just made. But however it is, people have to have an understanding of when not to bother you when you in your soul space. Don't invade my shit. Leave me alone. Allow Troy to be Troy. Allow Son to be Son. Let us to have our own self-soothing mechanism within our own space to calm ourselves down and redirect. Let us all sit back and let's just meditate whether we in around a bunch of people or in your own space. Like, have you ever been in a place where you went through something? Have you ever been in a place where you just meditated mentally while you were still walking and just shut everybody out? And you feel as though you're the only person there. And you don't hear shit but yourself and your own thoughts. I've been there.
Yeah, you're different from me, and your understanding of a soul space. Like for me, like I need an actual space. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not just calming me down. This is me needing my time. Like this, it could be it's a daily thing for me. Like this is not something that I need when times get rough. This is something I need every fucking day. So, all right. So, as in the invasion part, like earlier, I don't know how long you was listening, but when I was talking earlier about how, like, let's say your soul space is, I don't know, bike riding or, exercising or something like that. So you go to the gym or whatever, like maybe you put on your headphones and you really lock in and do your thing and you feel great. And that might be your soul space. Even though there are other people around, when you got your headphones on, ain't nobody else around. You know what I mean? You might get on your treadmill or whatever you do. All right, so let's say somebody sees that you like to work out and that they seeing the health benefits that you've been getting, the physical benefits that you've been getting from working out and all of that, and now they want to work out with you. Now maybe you go to the gym by yourself because you able to just go ahead and target what you wanna get done and get on up out of there. But this person, they want to go to the gym with you. So now you realize I'm not going to be able to have my headphones on. This person might not be up to speed with you as far as how they work out. So you got to be talking to them. Like they just totally invaded your soul space. So now this workout is more like a tutorial than it was for the soul space that it was for you before. You know what I mean? So it could be the same way, like, let's say if the same thing with the bike riding, like a lot of people like to ride, so they'll ride, miles and miles away and all that, just get in a zone like that. Now somebody wants to come ride with you. Like, oh shit, here we go. You know what I mean? They might not be able to keep up. They might not have a good enough bike. They might not, they just not where you are. So now you're going to have to go bike riding in secrecy from them because they don't understand that they fucked up your soul space. So here they are trying to schedule. Okay, yeah, all right. So tomorrow or this day or whatever, we gonna go back out. You know what I mean? This was really fun. They talking about it's fun for them, and you like, oh, this shit was grueling for me. You know what I mean? That shit ain't fun because that's your soul space. And here they are invading it and making appointments to invade it more and more and more. So you might have to have that talk with them. Like, listen, I don't mind riding with you. But when I need to ride, I need to ride by myself. So we're not going to schedule you to come along on those days that you want to come along. And then trust me, it don't have nothing to do with you. This is all me. But I need to go on these runs on my own. I need to go on these rides on my own because I really need that. Like it does something for me. And I can't have anybody else there with me. Like this is my incubation. And you can't incubate with somebody else. You have to. That's for one person at a time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And I agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm. So
I agree. Sometimes when you go bike riding, you want to be seen as the only person that's riding on that trail. You don't want nobody bothering. You don't see nobody else. You just see you.
Hey, you may go places. There might be places in nature, in your environment or whatever that you go to, because that's your soul space. That's yours. Those trails you go to, the places that you've discovered, the places that you go, that's your space. You might not want nobody else to own that space. Like, no. It's a public place, but you have to find your own trails. These are mine. And I don't mean to be selfish about it, but these are mine. You know what I mean? Get your own shit. Why are you riding mine?
And I want to put this out here for any man that's on this live stream. When you're in your own soul space, and even if somebody try to invade your soul space, and and after you allow them to know, please let me have my own soul space. Do not be afraid that when you in your own soul space, to let your emotions come down. Because see, one thing people don't understand is that if you don't allow your emotions to come down, or you don't allow yourself to redirect your thoughts, or you don't allow yourself to self meditate or to find something mentally to redirect yourself, when it do come out, it's going to come out in a way that is not conducive to somebody else. It might come out to you hurting somebody like your kids or yourself or your female. It might come out to you doing something that you're not supposed to do. So don't ever feel as though when allowing your emotions to pour out, meaning allow some tears to come out if you want them to. It doesn't make you less of a man, it makes you more of a man. Because a lot of people don't understand that even when you're in your soul space, a lot of people, son, bottle up so much that one thing can trigger everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing can open up the floodgates to everything. Like on my journey to this month, today is March 5th. And today is the day that my mom passed away. So I have to learn. I've learned to not try to feel the pain of it, but to celebrate it, because her funeral, which would be next Friday, which is on my 56th birthday. So I'm trying to learn to celebrate her as I'm celebrating me. So now what I'm doing is I'm laughing, I'm smiling, and I'm understanding that I already know where she's at. I know I'm going to see her again. Because Tina Marie already told me, she said, if your mind is full of sin, don't you know when you die, you come back again. So my mind is not full of sin.
Okay.
You know, so at the end of the day, you have to know how to not allow somebody to invade your space. And when you don't let somebody invade your space, when you're in your own soul space, if you want to cry, cry.
Troy, we got to go.
I know we got to go. I was just waiting for you to cut me off and say, let's go to the poll question.
Well, let's do that right now. Poll question. What is your reason for needing to get away from it all? All right, 22% said people get on my nerves all the time. And 0% said I needed space to think and be crazy. Wow, 0%? Wow. 50.
That's a shocker.
Right? Like, damn. 22% said I need space to create and craft. And overwhelmingly, 57% says I really just like to be by myself. Wow. Interesting. All right, let's do these birthday shout outs and get on the body here. All right. Okay. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 4th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, April Thornton, Dina Hobson, Courtney Adria, Kai Israel Perez, Eve's Collection, Karen Eldridge, Kiwana Newell, Dominique Halan, Passia Woods, and last but not least, my girl Salandra Rice Adaloye. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious. March 4th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. Turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, your soul space is any space where you can lock in, get away from it all, even if there are other people around. It's a place where you can go and regenerate. It's a place where you can go and revamp, redo, think, become a better version of yourself, express yourself the way that you need to or that you want to. It's your thing. And some people may need this more than others, but I think everybody needs it on some level. And when you talk about somebody that won't allow you to get into that space, that won't allow you to regenerate, to regroup, to become what you need to become. Well, I always say that communication is the key, and you can never communicate too much. However, you may be in a situation where respect is not being granted to you. And regardless of how good communication may be, if the respect is not there, the communication is worthless. And you can't say that a person respects you, but they won't let you get to your soul space uninterrupted for at least a good amount of time. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 1 a.m. in the morning. Make sure y'all come through for another Daily Go Get 'Emism show. We are powering through this week. It's hump day right now, but it's more like Thursday. So tomorrow will be more like Friday. And we gonna be free. We gonna get free. I want to thank all y'all for coming through. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. I want to thank my brother Troy for coming through and always lending us the good word and the good words. So make sure y'all get to y'all soul spaces and do with your soul spaces what you will. If somebody don't want to give it to you, they keep interrupting you, you make sure you get to the soul space, whatever, to your soul space in whatever way that you need to. With that being said, make sure y'all drop a like, hit that like button before y'all get on up out of here. And I'll see y'all later on. Be safe, y'all. Peace. Peace, Ed. Holla.